All right, I just bought this golf cart. Loading her up. All right, let's go see what we're doing. There's the golf cart. Well, got it to the house. All flat tires. So there it sits. Well, there she is. I just aired up the tires. It's ready to roll now. Head on down the road. I joked. There's a lot to be done to this guy. That's for sure. Look at that. Let's see what we got here. Got a battery, air cleaner. I think this is the linkage. Wait, no. This must be the throttle. I guess I'm gonna have to figure this all on out. Got one fuse. No, it's starter stuff, because you got the batteries. Don't even have a carburetor on it. No filter gas tank. No ignition. Nothing there. Wonder if I could just rip them. I guess I could do. This is the clutch, secondary clutch right here anyway. Oh, it's missing that piece. It's not broken. It's just missing one of these. But it'll probably still go without that. I mean, this is clutch. But it turned. We will see. Okay, let's check the oil. Hey, don't look too bad. At least got oil in it. One thing going for me. This is where the fuel. Well, this goes there. This is your breather. Taking it, guessing. I don't know. Must be. Or overfill or something. But this should go. Good question. Well, it's obviously got to go to the carburetor, but let's look at the carburetor's over there. But I'm gonna plug this up and I'm gonna do some spraying. What I'm gonna do. Okay, doke. You know what? Let me go pressure wash this guy. I'll blow this all on out, but I'll cover up the carburetor, of course, in the air. This has been an open, like outside. It's like this. So I'm not gonna hurt anything. Actually, helping it out. Will help me out. Well, I guess I'm going to be finding a lot out about this. All right, after a little spray down, the motor's a lot cleaner. Well, got the golf cart inside the garage. We got it in here, so now I took some pictures of one that was down when I was down there, so I could kind of see for these micro switches, the green, white, red. So I got these kind of wired up, and I'm assuming that the red one, it was a red on there, but it goes over to the solenoid up here, I'm pretty sure. So that's what we're gonna go with. So that's what I'm hooking up right now. And I'm pretty sure this guy goes here. Same with this. Man, I need to clean these off. So now we put that one there. That one there. And it's a carburetor. We'll do a quick cleaning. It hurt to get anything clean. This doesn't matter, put this to the front. Real tiny hole. These little microscopic holes, that's why whenever you clean your gas tank, you want filters and stuff, because it's so tiny it'll get plugged real easy. It's good to put a little oil on everything. All right. Let's make a quick little gasket. How about that? Hey, what you want to do is going right there, see? Let's cut that out real quick. Just get it X-Acto or razor blade. Bam! This is a gasket material. Pro gaskets for fuel, oil, coolant, gasoline. Pick that on up in the automotive store. Punch me some holes. How about that? Find your center. Put it down. Here we go. Just purchase that little. Hey, look at that. Got a gasket now. That's your throttle right there. This could go like that. All right, let's go stick this sucker in. Gasket that we just made on there. Put the little plate. And then you put your carburetor. throw this up in here. Come on, open up. Jeez, how do I make this thing anyway? Okay. Okay. Now that we got this on, we got the solenoid, got the micro switches, the carburetor we just did. Now we need the cable in for that. But as after we need to get the starter motor, and then we got to clean that on out. Linkage first. Hang on. Here's my little key cover. Here's a little trick they say to use your gas torch. This goes in anyway. I need to take this gas tank and drain it. It's pretty gnarly in there, but I gotta get it off. Wait, what's this hook to? Guess we take that off right there. Let's see. All right, we got it out, so here we are. I gotta clean it on up. Okay, I got this fuel in here, but I gotta get it out of there, so I'm just gonna dump it into a bucket and then put it into my little waste fuel thing afterwards. That's old stuff in there. How many years it's probably been sitting there. But I'm gonna put some fresh stuff in there, then we're gonna try and get that other stuff out. I just dumped some fresh gas in there, so I'm just gonna swish that around. Actually, after rinsing it a whole bunch, I think I got it clean. Well, I know I did. It's all that yellow stuff. Fuel, anyway. You might have one little speckle in there, but or a couple. I'm gonna get one more rinse and then call it good. Putting this thing back on, because I had to lift it up and putting these screws back in. Get there. I need to put tension on it, so I'm hanging on there. So there, this way, right underneath, like that. See how that works out. Yeah, that belt's pretty tight. Pretty tight. Yeah, I think it's good. So now I could put these on. Okay. Tight. Everything's tight. So cool. What we got next? Oh, the battery. Oh shoot, we're there, dang there. Need to get a good battery. Then we give her a shot. Right for now, we'll check out the plugs, see what that looks like. Too bad. Looks like it's burning. I'll clean it on up. Just installed the battery. I put an oversized battery in there. Put the solenoid on, and there's micro switches for whenever you shift your forward and reverse. Or no, this is your micro switch forward and reverse. that's for your throttle stuff. And of course, I've had to put the carburetor on, drain the fuel tank. I cleaned this fuel pump on out, and I actually cleaned the tank on out. And I hooked the limiter. I hooked up down. This guy hooked on up. I'm gonna put it on in. I put a new starter generator on. Not a new one. One that supposedly works. This guy you seeing? Kind of put a throttle cable in there. And and I also did rewire, and I put a key switch. And this ain't even the key, but it works. So now I just got to hook up the battery and we'll see what we got. So now we're going to push this on out. Let's see. No spark. So we got to figure that one out. All right, then there's a limiter. To test that limiter, you got to pull up the ground right there. Right there. Anyway, now we're going to try it again, see if we get spark. All right. There's spark. I think we're going to be going pretty soon. Well, now we got spark to it. I might want to just leave it open so I can see. It looks like it's pumping fuel. I'm going to replace this fuel pump. It doesn't seem like it's pumping, but I got to see first of all. I think these will just, I can just put these in. These don't even need a clamp. So let's get this guy off of here. This is a one-way. So there we go. Okie dokie. Let's see. Everything's put on good. All right, let's see. I think we're gonna be going now. Sweet! Hang on a second. Gotta throw the seat on soon. Hurt the old butt. Here we go. Oops. Whoops, wrong way. That's forward. Golf cart time. That was so much fun. I think I might even do it again. Cool beans. Off to cooking. Chicken pot pie is what's on the menu for today. Okay, got our chicken, cauliflower, broccoli, get some celery, onion, potato, carrot, and then for the roux, we're gonna have olive oil, butter, and flour. But this is going to be our topping here. You will see our crust. It's just Bisquick and sour cream. Of course, you're gonna have a little chicken broth, bone broth in there. So we make it nice and savory. Here we go. Let's go get these veggies ready. Well, let's get this carrot all prepped. Next is the broccoli. Get that. Celery next. Now the cauliflower. Onion next. Now the tater. Next is the chicken. So now we got our chicken ready. All our veggies. Get a little olive oil in there. Add the chicken. We're not going to cook it all the way. We're just going to brown it up a little bit. And kind of throw a little bit of salt on there. And get yourself a little pepper. Let this go a couple minutes, brown it on up. Now they got the chicken partially cooked. Got it partially cooked here. So now I'll move the chicken. Take the chicken on out. Move it to a bowl. Get some of this juice down there because we're going to make our roux now in a second here. Now it's roux time, so we're going to turn it back on, get her going, and just throw a little more oil in there. And some butter. Add about half a stick of butter. Get your flour in there. Half a cup total. Burn it, make sure you keep stirring it. It's cooking the flour. Get rid of the flour taste. Raw. Oh yeah. If you do it long enough, it'll even get darker. Nutty flavor. Alright, I think we're really good right now. So let's take her off the heat. Now he's going to add in the water. We'll thicken her up. Bring her back on up. You bring her to a boil, and once it starts boiling, it's going to thicken. So veggies is going to let out a lot of water too. But you'll see, a little watery is good. See, it's starting to boil, and that's when you see it starts really thickening up. But this is a perfect time to add your little chicken bouillons. These are just small. So just add in 4 cubes. Okay, so now we're going to bring on in the rest of the crew. Potatoes, carrots, those take the longest to cook. So we could let this go a little bit. We'll add just a little more water. There's about another cup or so. I just want to give these potatoes and carrots just a little extra cooking time. Then we'll throw it all together. Be nice and thick. I want it too thick. Add a little more water. Just another half cup. Because remember, it's gonna, with all the onions and other veggies, they're gonna release a lot of water. But we'll let this go for, I don't know, good 5-10 minutes, then we'll get back to it. Alrighty, it's been going a few minutes, giving them a little head start. We're cooking everything together pretty soon. But like I said, that's only going 5-10 minutes. So now we go ahead and throw the chicken in. It was almost done, but this will finish it off. I just want to cook before to get the chicken juices and flavors for my roux. Now we'll let this go. This is the main stuff. So I will let this go. Oh, we could also throw in the onions right now. I just forgot. This is gonna put a lot of juice in there too. So this could cook a good half hour. I mean, once it gets cooking. So let this go half hour. Just let it sit there. It's only been going like 5-10 minutes. Check on it, make sure nothing's sticking. Gotta cook a while. We'll also put the celery in. That could go cooking all up. But I am going to save the cauliflower and broccoli for after this cooks half an hour, because I don't want that stuff to fall apart. So now we're going to let it continue sitting a good 20-30 minutes. And you do want to check on it every 10 minutes or so. Make sure it's not sticking down there. Let's give it a little stir. Nothing sticking. Let her bubble. It's just simmering. See, it's bubbling. Perfect. It's perfect. That's how you like it. That's about number 2.5, 3 on your stove, on my stove. Cool. Got another 20 minutes to go. I was gonna let her cook. Buzzer. 30 minutes up. Take a quick peek. Yeah, it's about the right. Yeah. Now, go ahead and add the cauliflower and the broccoli. And let that cook up. Let this go for a little bit now too. Give it a good stir. That's going to give it a little more liquid, but you could always add a little more. The thinner is better, actually. You want to kind of, yeah, let's make it, add some more chicken stock. Chicken broth. Yeah, I don't know. Half a cup. Let this go for 15-20 minutes. Meanwhile, so a cup and a half of Bisquick, half a cup. So just mix her up. Right. Let's just put a little more sour cream in there. And that's about another quarter cup. Give that a shot. Actually, let's throw that little dough ball right in there. Cover her up. Set it aside. And let's do it again. Oh, forgot one more thing. Well, it's still simmering anyway. You could add some herbs. Sage and rosemary. Better late than never, they say. But it's still gonna simmer. It's still gotta cook more anyway. Cook those veggies down. The cauliflower and broccoli anyway. So let that cook some more. Gonna let this go for another good 10 minutes. Grab yourself a little flour. Sprinkle it down there like that. Get her on down. This is going to be our toppings for the pot pies. And over there. It's going to be a flaky. Good one. Hang on. I'm going to roll it on out. Okay. And now what we're going to do, swing back over here. So this is, see, you want it kind of liquidy because the topping's going to suck up the juice. So grab some heaping scoops. And don't forget the gravy. Going all the way to the rim right there. Put that down there. Like that. So we grab another one. This is the size of it pretty much. So coming out like that. Just lay that bad boy right up on top of it like that. So they don't have to be exactly, you could even rip them just to, when we're covering them. I'll show you on this guy. You don't have to go exactly. Just little parts and pieces, just fill it on in. Just grab one. Alright, a little flour. Same old routine. Throw one egg in. A little bit of whipping cream. Usually use milk, but the whipping cream will just work. Perfect. Okay, there's one more thing. Get yourself some roasted sesame seeds. After you have your egg wash on top, just sprinkle a little bit. Perfect. And now the oven's has been preheating. Put it to 350. Well, that's 370, but this oven runs a little cold, so that's 350. So we're gonna just grab the pan. Throw one on the bottom. Oh, this one's heavy one. Throw one in the middle. Okie doke. All right, let's put that timer. Let's see, 30 minutes. How about that? Then we'll keep peeking at it. We will watch it, because what we're doing, we're just waiting. It's already cooked. We're just waiting to cook the top. All we're doing. So this shouldn't be very long at all. We'll see. All right, it's been in half an hour. Maybe I'll let it go just a little longer. Let's give it another 10 minutes. They're done. Let's go ahead and take it out. Let's leave the other one in there. There we go. Pot pies. Chicken pot pies. Actually, Let's see. All right, crust cooked pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. Good. This thing is super hot. Yeah, that is very good. Very, very good. That's just the crust. These ones are nice and bubbly. Well, that's it for the cooking. You've got to try one of those. Those are very good. Very, very good. One of my favorites, actually. All right, thanks for watching. You all have a good one.